Imagine sitting in a glamorous talk show studio, expecting another one of Hollywood's inspiring interviews, only to witness a moment so profound that the host herself is left speechless. Tonight, one of the world's most beloved actors, Keanu Reeves, steps onto the stage ready to share more than just his success story. Instead, he challenges every preconception about fame, vulnerability, and legacy. Before we dive in, please hit that subscribe button, smash the like icon, and drop a comment below sharing a time when someone completely defied your expectations. Now let's step into a night where truth takes center stage. The ballroom at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel shimmers with elegance. Crystal chandeliers scatter golden light across walls trimmed in opulent gold. The air is perfumed with expensive cologne, hints of aged whiskey, and an underlying current of tension, a tension that only grows when Hollywood's elite gather under one roof. Tonight's gala isn't just any event. While many attendees are here to network, snap selfies, or simply be seen, the occasion is officially dedicated to supporting veterans' mental health initiatives. Amid this mix of glamour and purpose, guests clutch colorful signs reading messages like "Keanu, you inspire us," and "Thank you for being you." Yet, beneath the laughter and the well-rehearsed pleasantries, a different energy is brewing. At the heart of it all is Vanessa Cross, a renowned talk show host famous for her incisive questions and her relentless drive to expose even the most guarded sides of her guests. Clutching her stack of question cards with a confident, almost predatory smile, Vanessa is determined to peel back the layers of the man before her. What she doesn't know, however, is that tonight the tables are about to be turned. The moment arrives. The lights dim slightly as a silent countdown flickers across monitors scattered around the set. Then, as if emerging from a timeless scene, Keanu Reeves appears. He strides across the stage with a quiet, measured grace, his presence magnetic yet unassuming. Dressed in a plain black shirt, a modest blazer, and well-worn jeans, Keanu's look is refreshingly simple in a world of excess. His dark hair frames his gentle, thoughtful eyes, and his soft smile exudes a humility rarely seen in Hollywood. The audience erupts in applause, some calling out his name in reverence, while others simply watch in quiet admiration. Keanu raises his hand in acknowledgement, his gesture sincere and warm, before taking his seat at the center of the stage. His calm demeanor and genuine aura immediately set him apart from the typical celebrity. Across from him, Vanessa Cross is already poised with her cards. Her expression is a blend of determination and anticipation as she prepares to launch into what she believes will be an explosive confrontation. Tonight, she intends to challenge Keanu, not to celebrate his inspiration, but to provoke him, to uncover the vulnerabilities behind his legendary calm. Without missing a beat, Vanessa leans forward and fires off her first question. "Keanu," she begins, her voice steady and sharp, "you have fame, fortune, and you could live like a king. Yet you choose to take the subway, donate millions quietly, and shun luxury. Tell me, does that really make a difference in the world?" A murmur ripples through the studio. Some audience members frown at the abrupt challenge, while others lean in, drawn by the provocative tone. Keanu pauses, a moment that feels suspended in time, then meets Vanessa's gaze. His smile is soft and almost wistful as he replies, "Vanessa, have you ever considered how many people feel invisible every day? Sometimes the simplest acts can speak louder than the grandest gestures." The room grows quiet. Vanessa's eyes narrow ever so slightly in surprise. This was not the expected rehearsed response. This was raw, genuine, and deeply reflective. Unwilling to let the moment pass, Vanessa flips to her next card. Her tone sharpens as she delivers her next provocation. "But what about loss, Keanu? You've endured unimaginable pain. You lost your fiancé, your child, your best friend. Doesn't that overwhelming grief render everything meaningless in the end?" For a long, agonizing second, the studio holds its breath. Keanu's eyes drop momentarily and his fingers clasp together in a quiet interlude of remembrance. The silence is almost tangible, as if the entire room were waiting for him to crumble. Instead, he slowly lifts his head and offers a measured, heartfelt response. "Pain is a great teacher, it's true. I have known loss and it has shaped me. But it didn't destroy me. Instead, it taught me that nothing is permanent. Every moment, no matter how brief, matters. True love, the bonds we forge, never truly disappear." Her collective exhale runs through the audience. Some faces soften and a few even glisten with unshed tears. Vanessa, however, fights to maintain her composure. though for the first time a flicker of vulnerability crosses her otherwise steely gaze. If you're finding this exchange as powerful as we are, please hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever experienced a moment where vulnerability transformed a conversation? And if you haven't already, subscribe now for more deep, unfiltered stories that challenge our perceptions. Vanessa, determined to regain control, refocuses. With a calculated calm, she flips another card. Keanu, you're over 50 now. In Hollywood, that often means becoming irrelevant. Don't you fear that eventually the industry will leave you behind? The audience tenses, some whispering in anticipation, others leaning forward in their seats. Keanu's gaze drifts to the large window framing the stage. A brief silence ensues as if he were contemplating a lifetime of experiences. Then he speaks softly, yet with undeniable power. Have you ever seen a sunset, Vanessa? A sunset is beautiful no matter how many times you've seen it. The night always comes, but it doesn't erase the beauty of the day. My past, my age. It's all part of a journey. It's not about being forgotten. It's about what you build and who you inspire along the way. His words are simple, yet they cut through the tension like a warm breeze on a cool evening. The audience erupts into applause, and even Vanessa's steely expression falters, replaced for a moment by something akin to respect. Not ready to let the conversation rest, Vanessa leans in for her final salvo, a question aimed straight at the heart of personal legacy. Keanu, let's get personal. You grew up without a father, and your mother had to work tirelessly to support you. Doesn't that burden of abandonment, that lingering anger haunt you? Tell me, isn't it all just pain in the end? The studio goes eerily quiet. Keanu's eyes close for a heartbeat as if summoning memories of hardship. When he opens them again, they're filled with a profound calm. Vanessa, he replies softly, my father taught me one thing before he was gone. That pain, no matter how deep, is never the end. My mother showed me the strength in silence, the beauty in perseverance. I carry those lessons with me, not as scars, but as reminders of the power of survival and growth. At that moment, the cameras zoom in on Vanessa's face. For the first time, her confident mask slips. A single tear escapes, gliding down her cheek as the weight of Keanu's words settles over the room. The audience is spellbound. Every whisper, every shift in expression, becomes part of a larger narrative about resilience and the transformative nature of genuine emotion. Sensing that the crescendo of the evening is near, Vanessa gathers the last of her courage. Her voice softens as she asks, "Then tell me this, Keanu. What if in the end no one remembers you when you're gone? What will your legacy be?" A heavy silence falls. For several long seconds, it seems as though time itself has stopped. Then Keanu's gaze turns directly to Vanessa. His expression is serene, as though he has already embraced the inevitability of life's transient nature. "The question isn't what will be remembered about me," he states gently. "It's what will be remembered about you, and about all of us who dare to live authentically. Life isn't measured by its length, but by the impact we leave behind." The audience is silent, absorbing each word. The lights, the clamor, even the background jazz seem to fade away, leaving only the profound truth hanging in the air. As the interview draws to a close, the atmosphere in the studio has shifted dramatically. Vanessa Cross, the host who had set out to provoke, now sits with a mixture of awe and introspection. The audience, once divided between adoration and skepticism, now rises in applause, not for a spectacle of confrontation but for a shared moment of humanity. Keanu Reeves, still seated calmly, offers a gentle nod and a final knowing smile. The cameras capture every detail, from the tear on Vanessa's cheek to the slow, respectful clapping of the crowd. In that moment, it becomes clear that the true victory was not in exposing vulnerabilities, but in transforming them into wisdom. So, what do you think? Have you ever experienced a moment when your assumptions were challenged so deeply that you were forced to rethink everything? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to embrace vulnerability and truth. If you found this conversation as moving and thought-provoking as we did, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell for more stories that explore the real power of authenticity and wisdom. Remember, in a world obsessed with quick sound bites, it's the quiet, sincere moments that leave a lasting legacy. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep questioning, keep listening, and let the truth guide you.